Hello, Pewter people. Scott Reynolds here with another Pewter Pulse. Bring on the Eagles. That's right. The Super Bowl champion Eagles will be visiting Tampa Bay again during the 2025 season. This marks the third straight year and the sixth time in the last five seasons that Tampa Bay will play Philadelphia. The Bucs have won the last two games and have actually owned the Eagles in both of those contests. It seems like old times, doesn't it, between Philly and Tampa Bay? Rivalry restored. There's a lot to get into in today's Pewter Pulse topic. First, a reminder, hit the thumbs up button on this video. Give us a like. Greatly appreciate it. Also, leave a comment. Love reading the comments. Doing those two things, it helps us with the YouTube algorithm and gets our Pewter Report TV YouTube channel in front of more Buccaneer fans and helps us grow. So thank you very much. We're almost at 18,000 and our goal is to get to 20,000 by the draft. It might be a lofty goal, but with your help, we can get there. Make sure you subscribe to Pewter Report TV. Okay, this one's for the birds because I'm going to remind Tampa Bay and Philly fans that it has not been fly, Eagles, fly. Lately, it's been cry, Eagles, cry when these two teams have played each other. I mentioned that the Bucs will be playing the Eagles for the sixth time in the last 5 years when the two teams meet at Raymond James Stadium for the third straight season in 2025. Tampa Bay is currently 4-1 against Philly since 2021 and is actually 6-1 dating back a decade to the 2015 season. Philly's lone win over Tampa Bay during that span was on Monday Night Football at Ray J back in week 3 of the 2023 season by a score of 25-11. But the Bucs got some revenge later that year by ending the Eagles' playoff hopes and their hopes of getting back to the Super Bowl with a 32-9 blowout win in the wild card game at Raymond James Stadium. The Bucs shut down the tush push, recorded a safety, and Bucs quarterback Baker Mayfield threw 3 touchdowns in the playoff rout. This marked Tampa Bay's third straight postseason win over Philly. So let's talk about that postseason win streak, shall we? After back-to-back losses in Philadelphia in the 2000 and 2001 playoffs, the Bucs extracted some revenge by beating the Eagles 27-10 and shutting down the Vet. That's right, Veterans Stadium closed down with a big fat L, courtesy of Rondé Barber's pick 6 of Donovan McNabb, which set the Bucs to Super Bowl 37, which they would win in grand fashion, 48-21, over the Raiders. Further adding to the insult, the Bucs opened the Eagles' new home, Lincoln Financial Field, in 2003, with the win on Monday night in Philly in Week 1. Then the Bucs would destroy the Eagles 31-15 in the 2021 wildcard game at Raymond James Stadium. Tampa Bay jumped out to a 31-0 lead before Philly scored 2 garbage time touchdowns in the fourth quarter. So including the 2002 NFC Championship game, the 2021 wildcard game, and the 2023 wildcard game, the Bucs have beaten the Eagles in the last 3 playoff games between the two teams. Of course, the most recent win came in the regular season, and that was a dominant 33-16 victory over Philly back in week 4 of the 2024 season. It should be noted that A.J. Brown, the Eagles' top receiver, has not played in the last 2 games against Tampa Bay. So it will be interesting to see how Philly plays Tampa at full strength. But Todd Bowles just seems to have the Eagles' number, doesn't he? Especially Jalen Hurts' number. In 5 meetings since 2021, including 2 playoff appearances, Hurts has completed less than 60% of his passes against the Bucs defense and has only thrown 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Hurts has also been sacked 9 times in 3 regular season games and 5 times in 2 playoff appearances, including a safety. Even Saquon Barkley was kind of held in check back in week 4. He finished with 84 yards on 10 carries, but one of those was a 59-yard dash. So Barkley had 25 yards on the other 9 carries against Bowles' defense and didn't top 100 as he routinely did during the record-breaking 2024 campaign. something that Todd Bowles and his defense will have to get prepared for again, as Saquon Barkley is quite a formidable foe. The Eagles are the only team with a winning record coming to Raymond James Stadium in 2025. The Bucs have never gone undefeated and won all of their home games before in their previous 49 years of existence. The team came close in 2021. That was the closest, with the 7-1 mark en route to a franchise best 13-4 record that year. But 2025 could mark the best shot at going perfect at home. If Tampa Bay's dominance over Philly continues, wouldn't that be a great way to celebrate the 50 seasons of the Buccaneers as an NFL franchise, going undefeated at home, beating the Eagles again? The Eagles, the 49ers, the Cardinals, the Jets, and the Patriots, those are the home opponents for the Buccaneers in 2025, in addition to the Falcons, Panthers, and Saints, of course. The schedule with all of the dates, times will come out after the draft, typically in mid-May. But even if the Bucs don't go 8-0 at home, there is a chance to create some real home field advantage in the 2025 season after finishing 2024 with a 5-4 record at home. Actually, it was 5-5 if you include that playoff loss to Washington. So Philadelphia will return to Tampa Bay as Super Bowl champions, and this rivalry will continue. The Eagles will want some payback against the Bucs for their last two losses for sure. But as Super Bowl champs, the Eagles will also have a target on their backs, and the Bucs will be gunning for them. One thing is for sure, the Bucs certainly are not afraid of the Eagles and won't back down. Expect this game to be in primetime too. We greatly appreciate all the support you've given us here at our Pewter Report TV YouTube channel. Just hit that subscribe button, will you? Give us a like. Give us a comment. We'd love to get the feedback from you Pewter people. And check out my Pewter Pulse videos, our Pewter Report podcasts. We've got a Pewter Report draft show coming up on Thursday night at 8:30 on Pewter Report TV. It's our second Bucs 7-round mock draft show, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, prime time. Make sure you tune in for that. And follow us on our social media, X, Facebook, and Instagram at Pewter Report, and pewterreport.com for all of the free agency news and pre-draft coverage that you need about your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I'll be back soon with a new Pewter Pulse.